Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Joe from Lockdown Art and Beyond, and today we are looking back at box 100 from Scrawlrbox. And we're going to be doing the Scrawlr challenge for this box. Obviously box 100, big milestone. So we got some nice things in the box last time. I'll link it all down in the description below so you can see the unboxing. So quick little recap of what we've got. Also an apology if you can hear my heater in the background. It is freezing here in the UK at the moment, so I'm trying to keep warm in the little studio that I have. So yeah, let's see how we go. Right, back to the box. So in our box we got our special 100 gold pin, which is still in my box at the moment. It will come out of there after this challenge. We got a Derwent Graffy Tint paint palette. We got some watercolour postcards. We got a gold gel pen, our sticker, our featured artwork, our Scrawlr zine, and there was a chocolate coin as well, which is still on my desk uneaten. So that's made it part through Christmas. So our Scrawlr challenge for today that we're looking at is Tessellate. Because it is, as you can see, a lot about strong geometric patterns on there. And we had also been given a template. And we could download a printable one as well from the QR code. I'm not going to go with that today. I've come up with a different idea that I want to try out. It may work, it may not, we will see. As always, we go to my little planning sketchbook. And I've been playing around, and I wanted to do, I've seen lots of just kind of nice geometric shapes. And it's all lovely, but I like my artwork to have more of a point to it. I'm not saying these are pointless, I'm really not, it's just not me. So I decided to look at tessellation in nature. My first thought was a turtle, but it was getting too complicated. So I'm going to look at doing some honeycomb with the bees. We're going to be relying heavily on this gold gel pen. Obviously you can see I've actually gone around one of the postcards to give me the right size. But this is very rough. But I wanted to give it a go. We'll see how it turns out. It might work, it might not. As always, that is part of the fun. So, put my notebook aside. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud for you. And I'm going to attach one of the postcards to my board so that it won't warp so much. This was our swatch card from last time. So obviously some of these colours don't really hit the honeycomb kind of mark, but it's art, it doesn't matter. We go where we go. So I'm going to tape it down that way with some washi tape. Means we will have a bit of a border. And this washi tape isn't wanting to play ball today. Excuse the Christmas washi tape. Some nice little festive penguins for you. Normally I would have done this before I started filming. So apologies that you're having to see me mess around. But it will help with any warping from water content. Which reminds me, I haven't actually got my water ready, so I'm going to have to kind of stop for a minute and come back when I've got the water. Well done. I'm very clever, aren't I? Right. I will see you in a minute. Okay, back. I promise I am organised most of the time. Right, so water now. I'm adding in obviously a pencil to this today, just so I can sketch a bit of an outline. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the outline, because sometimes it doesn't show up that well, especially as I use an F pencil, which is quite a fine pencil, and I don't want to be too, what's the word? Hard with it. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, I'll fast forward through this bit so you don't have to sit and just watch me drawing hexagons for ages. I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, so I've got my basic honeycomb shape on here. Now I'm going to add my bees on as well. I'm going to then rub out the honeycomb bits behind the bees, just so it will look a bit better. Okay, for this I'm going to use the mini eraser I've got. Just means I can get into the gaps a bit easier. I mean, you would see the honeycomb ever so slightly through the wings, I know. But I have a plan for the wings anyway, so. Put the body shape back in. Get the honeycomb on the body. So this is not going to be the most, you know, anatomically correct drawing of bees in honeycomb. But for me, it's what I want, and I think it's going to work quite well. I'm hoping it's going to work quite well. So next, painting. So we have our graphic tint paints, which you should all be able to see. Obviously you get the water brush with this. I was going to fill it up with water, but I haven't. I'm going to just use it like a normal paintbrush because it worked quite well when we were swatching it out, so it'll work fine like that. You don't have to use it as a water brush. You can just use it as a normal brush. So let's see. I'm not sure what colours to go for. It's abstract. I might start with this colour, which was the dark moss. I might do that for the insides, and then a darker colour for the outer bits. And it doesn't matter, it's abstract. I can do what I would like to do with it, and we'll see how it goes. I won't obviously end up using all the colours, I don't think, but we shall see. So from what I remember, we have to add quite a lot of water to these paints. But I could be wrong. It's been known many a time. Obviously, I'm not going to make you watch me fill in all of these, so I will fast forward it until we get to the next part. Okay, so that's how basic honeycomb's done. I've added a bit of shading by putting a bit of extra pigment on there as I've gone along, which I quite like. I'm not sure if I should be able to put the next lot on now. I'm trying to think. I might go with the purpley colour, which was Thistle, from what I can work out. Yeah, Thistle. So we'll try that and see how it goes. If it's too wet, obviously I'll have to stop, but we shall see. I've washed and wiped my brush. You can't see my kitchen roll that I've got here, but I'm going to check this is the right colour. It's the one I want. Yeah, it is. Good. Yeah, so it's definitely Thistle. And that's not running in too much to the honeycomb. If it goes a little bit, I'm not too worried because I'm going to be using the gold gel pen to make the lines stand out. But if it was to kind of flow right in, that would not be ideal. Again, I'm not going to make you watch me fill the whole of it in real time. I will speed it up and I'll talk to you again in a minute. Okay, so there we have my outer part of the honeycomb filled in. It's drying quite quickly, which is nice. And I wasn't completely expecting it because it's so cold, so either that or it's freezing, but never mind. So next is on to my bees. So first of all, I'm going to fill in the head and the body. I'm not obviously, body is 2 colours, but one of the colours is going to be made up with the gold gel pen. So I'm going to use a darker colour. I think I'm going to go to the dark and keep it as dark as, you know, black and yellow normally. So I'm kind of having a black and gold bee. The wings are going to be a different colour as well. I'm thinking of going for glowing embers, or what was that one? Mountain blue. Actually, I think I might go with mountain blue, but it'll be a paler version of it. It won't be quite as intense, which I think might look nice. We'll find out. So let's get on with my bees. And this is going to be using more pigment than water for the dark part of the bees, which isn't working at the moment. Yeah, let me try and get a bit more pigment on my brush. Let me dry that off a bit. I'm not happy with that. And just load up as much pigment as I can on the brush and very little water. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. This is the mountain blue. Yeah, that's about the right level, I think. Obviously I don't know how well this is going to show up with the camera because it is quite pale, but I will show you the finished version afterwards as well. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So, how dry is the honeycombs? They're pretty good, so I can start on my outlining of the gold. That's all I'm doing with the paint for now, I think. So yeah, outline in everything in gold, and then it'll be back onto the bees. But we'll outline first. I won't make you obviously watch all of it again. I will fast forward, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, so it's a honeycombed outlined. I think it actually is working quite well for me, personally. Some of the lines may need to be a bit thicker to like even it up a bit. But I'm going to move on to our bees. So not only are they going to be outlined in these little bits, I'm going to do some patterning on the wings just to bring it out, and I'm going to try and make it a bit of a tessellation as well. We'll see how it goes. I won't speed this bit up so that you can see it, but I won't constantly talk through it. That is the bees completed. I'm quite happy with how this is turning out actually. It's probably one of my favourite pieces that I've done from Scrawlrbox so far. So yeah, I really like this. I'm really pleased with it. I'm pleased with how it's turned out. Obviously the gold gel pen has done a lot of heavy lifting in this work. I'm actually going to line around the edge where the washi tape is, because it's going to look a bit strange otherwise when I take it off. Yeah, just bring it all together a bit. I'm not going to take the washi tape off now. I will put a picture of the finished bit up at the end, just because it's still a bit damp and this will keep it flat. But yeah, that's my piece for Tesselation from box number 100. I really love this box. So yeah, I know a lot of people think tessellation, it's got to be geometric, it's got to be all of this, and think maths. And for me, yeah, it is maths. Tessellation is all about shape, but it's in nature. It's in everything we do. It's there naturally. It's not just a man-made phenomenon, if I can say the right word. And I think it's important to remember that. So this is it for Scrawlr Challenge number 100. I really hope you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed doing this piece, so even if you haven't enjoyed it, oh well, I've had fun. If you can like and subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out. Even leave a comment, say hi. I try and respond as quickly as possible to them. And yeah, my social media links are also all in the description. You can come follow me over there and check out what I do and everything. So all that's left is for me to say thank you for watching. Please take care, and I will see you soon for another video. Goodbye.